Hello darlings, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ronnie and today I'm here with a tiny spring cottage. So this build is based on a picture that I saw on Pinterest. As per usual, you know, Pinterest is like my major inspiration for many builds. As always, I'll leave the link in the description box down below so that you can take a look at it if you want to. But just to kind of introduce the picture, I would like to say that it wasn't a picture of a real house or some like painting of a house, but rather a picture of like a small model. I hope I'm making sense now. Yeah, but I was inspired both by the shape and the color scheme, so I decided to transfer like all of these aspects into The Sims as well. So as you can see, the shape is quite simple. It's basically just a box. And I had some issues like with scaling, you know, sometimes that happens when you try to like transfer something from like your inspiration picture or whatever, and you're trying to really like recreate it in The Sims, and then the scaling is all wrong. So right now you can see me changing the shape, not like the shape, but the size of the box itself. And I think I'm going to, maybe I'll change it even more. Yeah, I think it's too, yeah, I'm making it even smaller. So yeah, I had to kind of mess around with this a bit. But like I said, the color scheme was also, not just inspired by it, but really just like recreated. So here I'm working with pale orange, green, and white. And I gotta say that I genuinely like the result. So, as probably the title suggests and the color scheme itself, I have to say that like the main idea behind this build was to kind of like express the feeling of spring. So I know it's a bit weird that I'm posting it only like just now, when at least in like the northern hemisphere we're coming to the end of this season, but I don't know, you know, the inspiration just like struck me and I thought, you know what, maybe we could say like goodbye to this season with this build. And yeah, I hope you don't mind it, but don't worry, there will be some like some summer related builds coming soon. Recently, or like, yeah, I've been working on a Greek villa, and I also started to work on a public pool, because I'm usually like building residential houses, and yeah, I really need to like expand my horizons and try something different. So I kind of decided to, you know what, just try some like, what are they called? Like public lots, I guess. So yeah, there will be more public lots coming here on this channel as well, but we'll see how I will do, because I'm not really that like good at them. But yeah, hopefully it will get better, because yeah, I really usually just build residential houses, and I think I need to get some practice in other types of lot types. But yeah, I probably should talk about this build right now. So as you can see, I just added the clothing line from Laundry Day Stuff Pack. I think it's just such a nice, like, even just like pure decorational item. So I really enjoy adding this into my like small cottages. But oh my gosh, we're already working on the interior. So what I usually do is I try to keep the color scheme cohesive. So even the interior also like works with with whites, greens, and pale oranges, or like a very soft wood texture. So, of course, since this is a tiny house, I really had to utilize the space as best as I could. Did you say as best? Oh, that sounds wrong in English. I don't know why, but yeah, I tried to really, like I said, utilize the space, but still keep things like nicely decorated and cluttered and lived in. So yeah, I hope I managed to do that. Right now you can see this like corner island, it's not island, like corner piece of the counter with the coffee machine, but I'll be deleting that because soon I realized that I don't have the space for a bin. So yeah, I had to give up on the coffee machine, but I hope. I think actually, if you would like to download this build, you'll be actually grateful that the coffee machine is not there. Sims are very, very interested in it. Right now, you can see me decorating this shelf from Jungle Adventure. I had to skip quite a chunk of this because I think it wasn't that interesting for you as someone who just watches the video. But yeah, I tried to clutter that shelf because, of course, as always, you need at least one counter free so that your Sims can prepare their meals. So usually I find this space too empty, so it's kind of like my trick to place a shelving unit there and decorate the space above the counter, so so that it feels a bit more like a bit fuller, I guess. But now we're moving on to the bedroom. It's a very small bedroom. As you can see, I was really using the Blooming Rooms kit. Yeah, I think that's the name. I really enjoyed adding lots of nature. Like I said, this is very spring inspired. So I found it really I really thought that it would be necessary to add a lot of plants and just make it look very fresh. So now I'm working on this little study space. Surprisingly, everything works. At first I was actually kind of hesitant to place that many items in quite a small space, but yeah, everything works. I was genuinely surprised. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think when I was playtesting, I just had to shuffle around I think one plant, and that was it. So yeah, I was actually quite happy about it, because sometimes you build a house and then so many things don't work and it's a bit tedious to fix all these things. So yeah, I'm actually very happy that everything seemed just fine. So like I said, I playtested I playtested this build. So yeah, everything's functional. No rooting issues as far as I am aware. So yeah, see, again, a shelving unit, some clutter on it, and it just really adds to the space, and at the same time I think you're not causing any rooting issues. So yeah, I like to do that, honestly. I'm trying to think, because I think the interior, oh yeah, sorry, we're now working on the bathroom. It's quite a small bathroom, you need to really utilize the space in these small builds. It's also very simple. I'm using Tiny Living and Dream Home Decorator, I think. Yeah, I think the the sink. Oh gosh, I couldn't recall the word to that. Sorry. I just had to clear my throat. Sorry for that. Yeah, so I think these packs work so nicely together, and yeah, makes everything look cohesive. And you can see I used the Discover University shower, so yeah, that's the best way how you can really, save some space. And of course, like I said, everything works just fine. Then I realized that I actually don't have any dining room or any seating for eating, I guess. So I added this one on the back porch. It's very simple, nothing too crazy, but surprisingly, I was actually expecting the Sims, when they finish their meals, that they would go and sit on the couch, but they didn't. They actually like did go there and sat on the porch. So I was happy about it. Now you can see me messing around with the landscaping, and I'm really like excited about this particular pot that you can see right now. So I place those like these stones. They are like just general like just an old like ordinary rocks from the base game. And in a few seconds I'll be adding some flowers in them, and it just looks so nice. And it's like, it still looks very lush because I really tried for this, like I said, spring related build. There must be like a lot of plants, and I really wanted this to look organic, and I think it looks really nice but still quite structured. And I was like genuinely happy about this. By the way, do you see the hot tub? Like in that moment I thought that I was a freaking genius, because I'm not really that much of a fan of this hot tub. I don't think it looks that good. But I used the wedding arches, I used several of them, but just one type. And since we, I think a few months ago, got a new like update, and we got a few more swatches for these wedding arches, I just think they look so good as like a decoration piece. And most importantly, the hot tub still works just fine. I was so happy about this because it gives you so much like possibility to make those hot tubs look slightly nicer. I think the flowers really work so nicely there. I was just like genuinely so happy about this. I don't know why, but every now and then you like figure something out, and it feels amazing to discover these new things in the game. But we're coming to the end of the video. So this build will be available on the Sims 4 gallery. My ID is bohemian_Ronnie. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram, and the handle is same across all platforms. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a like or write a comment. I always appreciate those. And if you would like to see more of my speed builds, you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye!